Hello, my dear. I hope this video finds you well. This reading is timeless, and in this reading, we are going to ask the universe which lesson the universe wishes to discuss with us and how it is going to help us heal and grow spiritually and mentally. Okay, so I have already pre-shuffled few cards for lessons. We have 5 cards here. First card is Queen of Crystals. The second is the World. Then you have Queen of Shells. Then Four of Crystals and King of Shells. It is very interesting energy, and the message is very subtle actually. Queen of Crystals. Okay, somebody who has found their comfort, okay, in material world. They have everything that they require. I mean, it's not like big mansion or things more than necessary, but it is very comfortable financially. The world, fulfillment and celebration. Your days pass by celebrating with your friends and family, enjoying the leisure of time. Queen of Shells. You have peace and compassion, right? This achievement does give you sense of comfort, but you cannot trust people easily, right? It's like emotional vulnerability is very difficult for you to come by because you question everything, like, is it secure? Will me going towards so and so will risk certain things in life, right? Then last thing we have Knight of Shells. Harmony, integrity. So there are 2 topics that comes to me when it comes to emotional aspect, and you're questioning the guy that you like. Will he bring the stability? Well, the answer is yes. Whatever person you're thinking of, they might definitely bring stability. The second thing, second message is to trust in the flow, trust in the universe. You see, this otter is inside the water. Similarly, we are inside ethers of the universe. Okay, so go with the flow even when it comes to your emotional life. Alright, just go with the flow and it will give you power, it will give you authority over your own emotions. You see, even the Queen of Shells may be peace and compassionate, but the energy that I got from this card is more like the person who's got everything, but they're still really scared of being emotionally vulnerable. They still think that they are not secure when it comes to certain emotional aspect. Go out and date, making new friends, trusting people into your own personal bubble. So those are things the person is having difficulty with. And the message is, go with the flow, trust the universe. You know that control part, the security part, you don't have to control it. The universe is here with you. You know, mm, it's from my personal experience. Like a lot of time, when I feel scared, right? If I'm traveling somewhere or going someplace and I feel scared, I just try to stop thinking about the fear and recognize its origin. It's like if I don't like a certain person beside me, if I think this place is real shady, there will be like somebody would call me, or I will bump into somebody I know, and the situation would handle itself once I recognize the source of fear and trust that whatever the source is, it's gonna go away. You know, uh, those kind of things does not exist in my energy. They're not required in my life. That I know, and that's how the universe understands it. If it's not required, does not exist in my energy field, it won't exist around me. That is the second message that I'm getting here. Okay, so now let's get into um, how it will help us grow mentally. Okay, let's see what we get further. So for mental growth, this is once again interesting message. First card we have the sun, vitality and joy. Okay, then we have 5 of feathers, strategy and resilience, and then we have 2 of crystals, balance and adaptability. So you see, whenever we're scared, whenever we're afraid, whenever we cross-judge something, we have very singular perspective towards a situation or a person. We are very much sure that this situation is going to come out the way we assumed. It does not allow the life to play with us. We are the life to co-create with us, rather to be harmonized into our manifestations. There's one thing about manifesting what you want, and there's another thing about manifesting what this world wants. And for the second part, one has to walk with universe itself, understand what is required, understand what the soul calls for the growth and development. Alright, so as you see, the sun, vitality and joy. Whoever I'm reading this for, they are at peace. Okay. Then comes strength and resilience. Well, the person is strong and resilient. They can be, but it also relates to the thing that I said. Very single-minded energy here. This card is for the outcome. Okay? After this lesson, what will be the outcome? 2 of crystals, balance and adaptability. Originally, 2 of crystals is a card signifying choices in material world. But in this reading, in this card in particular, makes me feel more like the balance, more like this kangaroo actually walking with the universe. There's no struggle, like there are no thorns or bushes around. It's free to walk with the universe, move forward. with all the intuitive power. You see, this moon is very prominent. I usually do not see that so prominently in the card, but it's very prominent. Moon signifies intuition. So it's like after this, you'll be free to walk forward hand in hand with the universe towards the intuition. Very interesting. So let us go to spiritual growth through this lesson. So for spiritual growth, the first card that you got is Nine of Shells. This to me is independence emotionally. The person that I'm reading this for is very emotionally independent, very happy, very joyful, very go-lucky type. And next is Seven of Crystals, options and result. It's basically that joyful spirit moving forward with all the sparkly eyes towards more options. Choice is ambition. It is not just options, it is more resources. This lesson will give you opportunity to move forward with the universe and experience a lot new exciting situations. Those kind of situations that you can completely immerse yourself in. Like it'll be happy, mentally stimulating and joyful. There's one thing about going on with life, experiencing situations by just experiencing them mentally. And there is another thing, experiencing situations by actually being in there and growing through it. The experience becomes richer. It's like tasting a food when you have cold versus tasting the food when you do not have cold. You can taste all the flavors of it. Same thing, this card says that you will be able to experience different flavors of life. Okay, so let's get oracle card for you. So for oracle card, we have Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. Okay, let me read it for you. It's number 4. Badger Spirit. The oracle messages: Badger Spirit rejoices at your presence and commitment to what is true for you. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith in your partnership with Spirit is paying off, and the result will soon coalescing into form. Interesting. The gift of Badger Spirit is the surety that taking a risk now and being courageous, fearless, and bold will yield wondrous results. This is a time to harness your will and apply it consistently to the pursuit of your dreams. You will manifest your desire in divine timing and in the form that Spirit deems best for you. Badger Spirit says you have what it takes to get what you want. Be fearless and be bold as your purpose calls to you. New relationships are also given a green light now. Don't be afraid to make the first move. Badger Spirit loves you, loves your brave and mighty heart. protection message. When the Badger spirit comes to you, he reminds you that anger or aggression, argumentative behavior, and being pushy or manipulative will not result in positive outcome. Perhaps someone close to you has excess Badger energy, or perhaps that energy is pent up in you. Either way, now is the time to calm down and allow energy to pass through you. Go for a hike or brisk walk, shake it off, or dance. Dance it out so you can return to the situation determined and committed, but not so intense that you overwhelm others and yourself. The appearance of Badger spirit also serves as a reminder if you have been relentlessly pursuing something that keeps eluding you. The message is that it's time to surrender it to your higher power and focus on something else. Badger spirits wants to protect you from self-will run rampant. Remember, the world doesn't revolve around your wants. Better, more beautiful opportunity will be resolved when you release some of that Badger spirit intensity along with your need to have it your way. Okay. So that concludes your reading. Thank you so much. Have a great day.